All right, let's go ahead and do number 19 together. What is the pH of the solution at the equivalence point? Let's go ahead and solve for the equivalence point. M1 V1 equals M2 V2. We don't know where V1 is. That's how much titrant we're going to put in. So let's go ahead and solve for V1. M1. So let's go ahead and put our values in here. We have 0.133 times 50 over 0.223. We should get a volume of 29.82 milliliters. This is our equivalence point. Let's put that right here. Equivalence point is going to be 29.82 milliliters, and it wants the pH of that. So let's get rid of this. Let's put that right here, 29.82. We're going to stick with our initial. It's not going to change. Our moles of our base, if we're at the equivalence point, I'm going to go ahead and assume it should be the same amount of moles. Do the math, but that's what it should be if you found the right equivalence point. So we're going to have 0 moles left. We're at the equivalence point now. But we're talking about a strong acid, weak base equivalence point. So we're not really at a pH of 7. We're somewhere between 1 and 7 because we have a strong acid pulling more than the weak base. So we have some sort of molarity here in this solution. Let's go ahead and figure that out. Our molarity is millimoles over milliliters. We're going to use millimoles of acid to get here, 6.65, divided by our total volume, which is going to be 79.82 milliliters. And we should get a molarity of 0.0833 molar HCl. Now, this right here, this is a concentration of strong acid, but it's the weakest this strong acid could ever be. So you cannot go and put this into pH equals negative log of H. You cannot do that yet. You must do H plus equals square root Ka times acid. You know your acid. You know your Ka. So let's go ahead and solve for that. Your H is going to be 6.88 times 10 to the negative 6. Now you can go ahead and put that right here. pH equals negative log of this. We're going to get a pH that equals 5.16. So that's how you set up this problem here. This is number 19.